What should I do when I'm not in the mood but my spouse is?
For me personally, just do it anyway.
Hey guys. So first, if you're one of my friends or family who watch my videos and you don't want to hear about my sex life, this is your warning now to go watch a different video. Second, go watch the rest of that video and kind of listen to the other things that they say, and then check out the comments. It's very interesting how torn people are on this subject, and I think there are several reasons why. I think there is a different dynamic between maybe straight relationships versus LGBTQ relationships. And I could be wrong. I'd always love to hear your guys' perspective on this. But I've experienced both. So in my first marriage, where sex was like a taboo topic, and after so much rejection, it really was like a cancer that ate my marriage up. It causes the person who's rejected all the time, it causes you to feel like really insecure in your relationship, not connected to your partner. A lot of resentment sets in, things like that. And it really will just eat your relationship up. To now in my current marriage, where sex is never off the table, the thoughts of having sex never consume me, because it's always there if I want it, or vice versa. Now, again, with the dynamic of straight couples versus LGBTQ couples, I think one of the big elements here is probably like your idea of sex, right? Like, for us, sex isn't like both people having to, put like, if the other person doesn't want to be pleasured in any way, that doesn't have to happen to get the other person off, right? So for us, it's like both people don't have to be in the mood. Like, I don't have to be in the mood to want to accommodate my wife, and vice versa. Whereas in straight relationships, with intercourse, like, I could see a different element there. So, but again, give me your perspective on that. So for like us, both people don't have to participate, I guess, in order for somebody to get what they need. That's the first element. The second element, and they talk about this in that video as well, is you have to like consider where your partner is in their day, like their mental, emotional, and physical state. Like, if you're feeling sick, you're not gonna, like, if your partner is sick, you're not gonna ask them for sex. Like, that's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? If your partner doesn't feel well, or they had a really taxing day or something, you don't ask for sex. And vice versa. I would hope that if I didn't feel, I know this for sure. Like, if I don't feel well, like, I'm not going to be asked for it. So it's like that's a big element there as well. I think another issue is like, if your partner doesn't want to accommodate you in that way, and vice versa, there's probably bigger issues, other than the intimacy part, right? If you don't feel safe in general in your relationship, or you have a poor relationship, you're not going to want to accommodate your partner in that way. So, that's another part. I think the other thing too, just from having conversations with other people, or, especially, again, the straight relationships, I think some people also are like really against their partner taking care of themselves, which I find very interesting. Sometimes you're busy, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes if our morning is super, super busy, and somebody needs an orgasm, and the other one, like, there's just not enough time. It's either breakfast or that. One person's cooking breakfast and the other person is taking care of themselves. You know what I mean? Like, and we're both okay with that. Like, sometimes that might happen. But if you're like really opposed to your partner taking care of themselves, like, then that will also cause issues. So again, all relationships are different too. Just for me personally, having a sexless marriage before, and then now where that's never an issue, it is night and day. And I would never want to have a sexless marriage again. That was terrible. And sex is incredibly important in relationships. If you don't have a good, healthy sex life, your marriage is going to struggle. So yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' perspective on this. Let me know. But do you think that if you're not in the mood, you should just do it anyway?